Hey beloveds, and welcome back to Flowing with Portia. And if you're new, welcome to Flowing with Portia. I am Portia, and thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for the likes and the comments. And if you like what you see in today's video, don't forget to stick around and hit that subscribe button. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Reiki, what is Reiki, and also going over frequently asked questions about Reiki. So, first things first, what is Reiki? Reiki is a form of healing through the hands, especially healing the energy. So if you heal the energy, you can heal the body, right? So healing the energy through the hands is life energy healing, right? The word Reiki breaks down, if I can talk today, right? The word Reiki breaks down into life energy. And like I said, through the hands. So you can see some people go 1 or 2 inches above the body with their hands or direct contact. I am the type of practitioner that likes to do direct contact unless it's like a certain area of the body or if the client do not feel comfortable, and I'm okay with doing this. What is it? What is it used for? Reiki is used to reduce stress, to promote healing by moving the energy or the stagnant energy in the body so we can open up that free flow of life energy through the body, because the body wants to heal itself. The body knows how to heal itself. But sometimes when we have blockages or stagnant energies causing blockages, it's kind of hard for it to do so because it can't move and flow how it's supposed to be moving and flowing. What happens during Reiki? What happens on Reiki, especially with me, if you get a session with me, I usually have my clients on the floor on like a mat or sometimes on a massage table. And I pretty much place my hands, like I said, I do direct contact. So I'm placing my hand on chakra areas, also organ areas. Now it's amazing how those two correlate, right? But yeah, so chakra or organ areas, and just go throughout the body. I work my way down. And at the end, I end up doing like a little sweep to get anything else that I forgot. But that's what I do in my sessions. What do they use for? I almost lost my train of thought. Yeah, wait. Should promote healing. What happens on session? The next question I get a lot is, how does it feel? To me, Reiki is like so refreshing and it's so healing. Like it just feel, this is the feeling I get. If you was to take and to stand under a waterfall without being washed away, of course, it's like just energy cleanse. Like it just comes and it pours and it washes and rinses everything that don't supposed to be there or that no longer serves us out the way. That's how it feels. So it can be very refreshing to some people. Some people leave a session and they're 100% refreshed right after. Some people, they go and they take a nap and then they wake up refreshed. No matter what type of day it is, time of the day it is, they get sleepy, and then after that, then they wake up and they feel refreshed. So that's why I like to tell my clients to kind of schedule it when you don't have anything major to do after, because it's no telling how you would feel. Because we are doing energy work, some people will feel overwhelmed because we are going in and we are breaking up these blockages that they've been having for a long time. So it's bringing up memories, thoughts, emotions, and this can cause them to be overwhelmed or sad or crying or something like that. And it's okay, because we are healing, and healing is not always pretty. So after that, they can feel very sad. They can feel kind of down, which brings me to my next question: how many sessions? So if you have something minor, like say for instance a constipation, or you have a bruise or something that you hid, that can be 1 session. But if you're doing something more like some type of trauma, you're healing some type of trauma from sexual abuse or a past relationship that was very toxic, that can take time. And I can't give you a certain number because only you know when you're fully healed, but that can be anywhere from 3 sessions to 10. It's only you know. So it just takes time on how much healing you're trying to do and how much you're willing to let go, because some of us don't want to admit it, but we like to hold on to things. So no matter how many times we come in, we just let it go little by little. And everybody heal on different levels. Everybody let go on different levels. So it just really depends with the how many sessions. It really depends. But it's don't schedule anything after, because you don't know how you will feel. Okay? And We went over what does Reiki feel like. And yeah. Another question that I get a lot, and this is real, y'all. Is Reiki real? Because some people, they say they don't feel anything. They're like, is this even real? Is it even working? My advice to them is to come in with an open mind. Don't have too many expectations, because that's how you can set yourself up for failure. Just have an open mind and just breathe. Because they'll tell me, oh, I just feel, you touching me, or I just feel your hands really hot. Reiki, pay attention, because like you're not gonna come in, say for instance you come in sad. You're not gonna come in and I want to touch you and you're just gonna be like happy. It's gonna take some time. It's not gonna be directly then. Like I said, some people have to go home, go to sleep, but just pay attention and you would definitely see that it's real. I remember when I first started working with the energy, when I went in to learn Reiki, when I went to get in alignment with it, I remember her touching me. Well, she did the 2 inches, so she went over my body, and at the time I was dealing with constipation, and I still came because I had already paid my money, and I was like, I'm not gonna miss this class. And I remember it working like immediately, and I'm like, because sometimes we have our doubts when you're dealing with energy work and things like this. People can have their doubts, but the universe always tends to let us know, because that happened just like that. And I was just like, wow, so this is, and everything that happened in my whole session to let me know it's real. But what I say to you is look up reviews on YouTube, look up reviews on Google, and and see for yourself. But it's definitely real. The only difference between you touching yourself, because if you pay attention, when we hurt ourselves, if we have a headache, we'll put our hand on our head. If we bump our knee, we'll put our hand on our knee. Somebody punches in the arm, we're like, ouch, right? But that's because our hands are naturally healing. The only difference between you naturally healing yourself with Reiki and a Reiki practitioner is a Reiki practitioner has been attuned. They had the attunements done and they're in alignment with the actual energy. Now we all come from source, so of course we have that connection and we're naturally healing ourselves when we touch ourselves. But when you get in alignment, it's like that times, I really don't even have a number for it, but it's like so much more. But what I like to think of it is like, say for instance, you're driving from Texas to Louisiana, and you're almost to Louisiana, you're almost to the state line, and you hear something on the radio. You can hear what it's saying, but it's not crystal clear. But as soon as you cross over, it's like crystal clear. It's like just a light. That's what it's like. And if you want to test this out for yourself, go ahead. Just touch yourself now if you haven't, if you've been thinking about working with the energy, and then pay attention to when you actually go in to get the attunements. But it's an amazing energy. It's just an amazing energy to work with. It's very healing, especially with me. I have been giving myself some recently because I've been going through a lot. So a lot of times I touch my head. It feels good. And that's because sometimes I overthink. I do my heart chakra and the womb. Those like the 3 that I feel the most. I feel it the most. My womb, heart chakra, and my head. But just pay attention with it. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I suggest anybody, especially if you're doing any type of healing, spiritual energy healing, this is the one. But if you're just new to the whole spiritual thing or the whole energy work, I think you should look into it. I think you should. And just pay attention when you're picking a Reiki practitioner for yourself. Once again, don't overthink it. Follow your heart. The universe will do the rest. And just see. But if you like to schedule a session with me, you can always look me up on YouTube on IG at Beloved. That's BELOVEDDD, 3 Ds, 2 underscores, right? I don't post a lot of my work there, but you will see the type of things that I'm into and what I work with and what I'm about. But I don't post a lot of my Reiki work there because to me, healing is very sacred. But I am working on some videos to show like samples and examples of how it works. And I have a video where I'm doing it on myself as well. But just, I feel like healing is sacred. That's just me. But it's a beautiful energy to work with, and it's healing. It's cleansing. That's the number one thing. It's cleansing, because we don't realize how much throughout the day we come across certain things that stick with us and we don't even know. And then those things that stick with us sometimes can be toxic. but it's very cleansing and it's very healing. So that's gonna be it. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out. I'm gonna have my information in the description box, and like I said, you can also look me up on Instagram at beloved__ and see what it is. But until next time, my beautiful beloveds, and if you want to know more, feel free to reach out. But namaste.